Chelsea. I'm here. I'm about to do something new because I wanted to keep it fresh for you guys. So today I am doing a HelloFresh box unopening and meal prep. So tonight I'm gonna make the hot honey chicken with barbecue roasted potatoes and buttery broccoli. Here is the picture and instruction card. The instructions are on the back of this sheet. All right, so let's begin. Everything comes packaged separately. So the meat is separate from all of the other ingredients. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this bag. Inside, we have broccoli florets. We have some sweet and smoky barbecue seasoning, a little sour cream, panko bread crumbs, hot honey, and then a bunch of baby potatoes. They're Yukon Gold. And so I always start by washing all produce. So just rinsing off these potatoes. Now rinse the broccoli. I just like to rinse stuff while it's in the bag sometimes. It just makes it a little bit easier. So now I'm just chopping the potatoes, dicing rather. I'm very excited to try this meal. So guys, you know, I was on the keto diet for a long time, but now I am more of a low carb eater, which I know potatoes are not low carb, but if you haven't had any other carbs today, it's not horrible. And so I haven't had any other carbs. Spray a little bit of cooking spray on this baking sheet, and I lined it with foil. And now I'm just gonna put all of my potatoes on this pan. And then I have to put some olive oil. I don't have any olive oil, but I do have avocado oil, which will work just fine. Put some of that on these bad boys. Then we have to do salt, pepper, and the seasoning they provided. So HelloFresh provides everything except for common household items. So most people already have oil, butter, salt and pepper. So they won't send that. in the box, but everything else they will send. And so they will often send fresh herbs or, you know, seasoning packets like this. So for this recipe, I use half of the packet for these potatoes and the other half for the chicken. So I'm just gonna sprinkle. But unfortunately, it's hard to know what half is. But I think that's enough. And so now you just mix it all around. Make sure your hands are clean before you start cooking. That's always. And so just spread these potatoes out a little more. And they are ready to go in the oven. And now I'm gonna make the topping for the chicken cutlets. And so I need 1 tablespoon of butter. You can tell where a tablespoon is because it has the measurements here. I have a bowl of melted butter, and now you have to add in a large drizzle of olive oil. But again, I have avocado. Okay, a large drizzle is the rest of my bottle. Stir that together. The rest of this seasoning, barbecue seasoning. Now, salt and pepper. A little more because it says a large pinch of salt. And then add the panko breadcrumbs. To the mixture. And stir evenly. It's a very pretty color now. Should look like that. Okay, so now we're going to wash off the 2 chicken cutlets. One. 2. Now we have to pet the chicken breast dry. you want them dry so that they can get crispy and so that the breadcrumbs adhere to the meat. I'm just using a paper towel, clean paper towel. And what you want to make sure is after you use this paper towel on this meat that you immediately dispose of it. Okay, so it says to add salt and pepper to both pieces of chicken. And then we're going to top it with this sour cream. So half on each piece of chicken. Again, make sure your hands are clean. I took off my engagement ring because I didn't want that to get messy in the process. Squeeze it all out. And then you put the sour cream over top of the chicken breast like so. I don't like my hands to be messy, guys. So this is something else for me. Ugh, wash my hands. Gonna go ahead and put some olive oil on my other baking sheet for the chicken. Add my drizzle of avocado oil. Big drip. Make sure it goes all around. Easier way. Take my meat and just put it on top. It'll spread with the pressure of the chicken breast. And so now I'm gonna add the panko breadcrumb mixture on top of the chicken cutlets. And you just press down to make sure it adheres to the meat. Just like that. And then this one, I just want to make sure I have enough to cover both pieces before I add more. Now I will roast the chicken on the bottom rack, the middle rack for 18 minutes. Now I will prep the broccoli. For this recipe, it's just gonna be microwaved. And so I have to make sure that the broccoli is cut up into small enough pieces. So the bigger florets, I'm cutting those in half. Or maybe I'll cut some of them in fourths, quarters. Okay, I think that's good. And I must put them in a glass bowl. And I want to get all the little pieces too. All right, so you see my broccoli cut up and in this glass bowl. It asks me to add 1 teaspoon of water. There we go. Very little water. And then cover the bowl with plastic wrap. Cover it with plastic wrap. Poke a few holes in the plastic. And we're gonna microwave it. It says to only microwave it for 1 to 2 minutes. But I am going to do it longer because my microwave isn't that powerful. So I'm gonna put it in for about 4 minutes. Double what the recipe says. I'm gonna go ahead and take the roasted barbecue potatoes out of the oven. They are nice and crispy. Very nice. My mom taught me that a good cook is a clean cook. So I'm gonna go ahead and load my dishwasher while I'm waiting on the rest of my meal. So now my broccoli is steamed. Look at all that steam. Wow. And I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of butter to the broccoli. Then I have to do salt and pepper. And then I will toss the broccoli until the butter has been melted. The bowl is very hot, so be mindful. And so now it's time to remove my chicken from the oven. It said to cook it between 15 to 18 minutes, and I just decided to go with 18 to be safe. And so now it is time to plate the food. You just divide everything into half, basically. So all that's left to do is to drizzle this Mike's Hot Honey on the chicken, and you just add as much as you would like. This is the final meal. And so now all that's left to do is for me to try it. Cut a little piece of chicken. It's really good. It's just the right amount of crunch. Sweet and spicy at every time. Like, it hits all the flavor notes I wanted to hit. The potatoes are seasoned well. And the broccoli, nice and yummy. So guys, I hope you will try HelloFresh. I'm going to leave my referral code in the comments. Thank you for watching today. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace. I'm going to go eat.